Alrighty, alrighty, alrighty. We are bloody back. Yes, we are. One normal day of Chelsea is all I ask. Just one normal day, man. We're gonna get into the lineups. We'll talk about that. We'll talk about the reasons for some of the changes to the lineups. Yeah, this is an exciting one. Should be a good one at Stamford Bridge. Obviously, even more bad news for Chelsea as well, by the way, because former left back and manager of Chelsea, Eddie McCready, has recently passed away. Very, very sad. There should be a minute's silence for him before the game, I would imagine. Yeah, just another one. We're getting loads of tragedy happening around the club in the last few days and kind of weeks. Excuse me. I'm a little bit under the weather, as you could probably tell from my voice, so I will try not to sound as croaky as possible, but that's going to happen. We'll look at the two lineups. We'll look at the bingo. I think the first thing I want to say about this game is massive, massive opportunity for us to get ahead here at having a home advantage for this game, to get ahead and, make us not have to work as hard in the second leg at the Emirates. That's going to be obviously much more difficult. So if we can get a goal or 2 goal lead for this game, really, really important. However, I don't think that's going to happen because the lineup that we've put out is incredibly rotated, and the lineup that Arsenal have put out, besides their goalkeeper and their left back, is full strength. It is a full strength Arsenal team that they have put out today. And let's look at that now after I do my thing, because I forgot to do it. We do this. This is our
Ladies and gentlemen,
lineup today. One of these days I'll remember to do it. I always forget. But yeah, we can go put the other thing up. Right, cool. Let's look at their lineup. Now, first of all, I'm going to say apologies for how awful this looks. You can blame the Arsenal social media team because they are absolute idiots and put their picture as a link rather than it being an actual picture, so you can't actually click onto it and open it. But this is the best I can do. So, as I said, absolutely full strength team, apart from Kepa Arrizabalaga being in goal and apart from I believe it's Timber who's going to be playing on the left-hand side. They don't have Calafiori or Miles Lewis-Skelly, who is on the bench. Apart from that, full strength. Everything else is completely full strength. The Saliba is back, Trossard is back, obviously Saka's there, Zubimendi, Rice in the middle, Gyökeres up top, who admittedly, I saw a lot of Arsenal fans saying the other day that him playing is basically like playing 10 versus 11, so I guess that's a bonus for us. But I will say, there is absolutely no excuse for Arsenal fans if they do not win this game, because they have got such a better team than us, and we'll talk about that in a little bit here. But there's absolutely no excuses for them not to win this game. If we get a draw out of this game, genuinely, I think it's a miracle. Like, I genuinely believe it's actually a miracle if we get a good result here. If we win, it's crazy. And because we will look at the Chelsea lineup, this is incredibly rotated, and I need to zoom this out. But this is the Chelsea lineup. We have Sanchez in goal. The back four of Achimpong, Chalobah, Fofana and Cucurella is pretty strong. And then it kind of goes downhill. It kind of goes downhill. I mean, it's already gone downhill in those first 5 names, to be fair, because there's no Reece James. He's not fit enough to play. He's not even on the bench. We get into the midfield. No Caicedo. Obviously, he's suspended. So we've got Enzo and Andre in the middle. I think that kind of suits us. I like the control that this brings us in terms of Enzo, being able to play as a deep line playmaker. Andre Santos being able to be a bit of a destroyer and kind of tasked as being more of the 6. Obviously, he's got experience playing in the system under Liam Rosenior at Strasbourg. So good to see him playing again. The front 4, although exciting and cool, there's a few kind of names in there I'm happy to see, is again not full strength. Esteval starts on the right-hand side. He has started on the right-hand side in most of our cup games. Good to see him play. Really think that against a player like Timber, who's going to be on that left-hand side possibly, he can probably have a good game today because he's not naturally a left-back. Although kind of cutting on inside onto his left foot will favour Timber because he will be on his right foot, but maybe if he goes around the outside, he could have some fun there. In the 10 is João Pedro. This is problem number 3, and that's Cole Palmer is not fit. Still struggling with this groin injury, so he's not here. That's a big issue. On the left-hand side is Pedro Neto, who is obviously on the graphic, And again, Neto playing on the left, I'm fine with him playing on the left. I guess I prefer him to be on the left than be on the right, because I just feel like he just doesn't do enough on the right-hand side. I'd much prefer to have a winger like Esteval who can take on his man on the right. However, the only reason he's here is because Jamie Gittins is ill. Likewise, Mark Guiu's in the lineup, starting striker. He's admittedly got a very, very good record from start. So I think he's got, I believe, either 9 or 8 goals/assists in 9 starts, I believe. So this would be his 10th start. Hopefully he can have a good game. Most people are expecting him to be absolutely eaten alive by Gabriel and Saliba, but I think he can cause some problems. He always causes problems just by the sheer amount of running he gets through. However, he is only in the lineup because Liam Delap is not here. He is also ill, and yeah, that happened literally about 2 hours ago. He basically said, hey, I'm ill, about 2 hours ago, and because of that, Shimoeka, who's obviously from our youth team, has been forced into this kind of, substitute striker role, and he may genuinely get off the bench and actually play, and he's obviously not very expected to do so, but if Guiu gets injured, or, he's tired or what have you and has to be substituted, Shimoeka might actually make an appearance here, which is crazy. Also on the bench is some other interesting names. We have Buonanotte, who's again back in the team, which is good to see him. He usually is the kind of player that's sacrificed when we kind of go into these bigger games. Garnacho's obviously on the bench. Surprising he's not starting over Neto on the left-hand side, but he obviously did put in a lot of work in the previous game. George is also on the bench, so if there is a striker coming off the bench, it might be George. He's obviously played there before. Again, Dario Asugo on the bench is a lovely sight. Maybe he can come off and get some minutes. I don't expect him to, but he can get some minutes. Harto on the bench, obviously, off the back of scoring an absolute screamer in the cup. Yeah, and then Badiashile, Tosin as 2 centre-backs, and Jurgensen obviously as the goalkeeper thing. Like you've said, really, really big challenge for Liam Rosenior, and I think this will be not. I don't want to say it's going to be a test, because he's not expected in his second game, only his second game in charge, to be beating Arsenal or anything like that. But I think this will be a good measuring stick to how, not only how his tactics can match up against these bigger sides, but also how quickly he can get the people and players in his side to kind of buy into that philosophy, and how quickly he can get them to adjust, because it's been a very, very quick turnaround between this game and the last game. It's been a very, very quick turnaround in terms of his appointment to this game. So yeah, hopefully he can have a good game, and hopefully the rest of the team can have a good game. We've got about 4 minutes before the the game kicks off, so I'm going to quickly shift to the bingo card. So whoop. This is the bingo card for today. We have red card, over 3 yellows, Rosenior ball in full flow, Saka limping, that happens often. Enzo Passion, this is because he usually really gets up for these kind of, these London derbies. I feel like if he gets in the face of someone who's a bit, one of those kind of feisty moments, that'll be ticked off. We have a cob and grab involvement for a goal. We have me being pissed at the wingers. I say wingers, it's probably going to be Pedro Neto, let's be honest. Advantage Chelsea just for a win. I've put Wes for my player of the match. I think he's going to have the best game out of anyone on the pitch. Goalkeeper on halfway line. We've talked about this before. Forgot the timer, set piece goal, free space. Obviously, we have the free space. We have a clean sheet. We have refs, screw Chelsea. Again, I just expect there's going to be some kind of screwy decision that's going to go against us, as often is the case against Arsenal. I've gone for 2-1. I'm being very optimistic. I've been very, very, very optimistic and predicted that Chelsea are going to win this 2-1. I don't think we actually will, but that's kind of my putting it out into the ether type kind of prediction. We have a British goal scorer. We have me with the comms curse. We have a long throw. We'll expect that. Mono changes his mind on the decision. We have an Argentina assist. We have camera operator Hazamair, Andre App, which we can tick off immediately because he's already there. Fullback goal/assist, and a worldie. Right, let's kick it off. Let me get the game up. The lineups are actually now being shown on the screen. But yeah, interesting. João Pedro Aussie in the 10. Mark Guiu, again, starting a striker. This could be an absolute making performance for Mark Guiu. If he gets a goal in this game, it really, I think that'll be the kind of transition where he kind of proves that he can, hang with the big dogs and not just be a cup striker. He's as I said, he's only still 19, I believe, 19, 20, something like that. One thing I would like to say, in terms of tactics, I want to see our team do one thing and one thing only. Obviously, I want us to be, defensively solid, not give anything away from set pieces like Arsenal love to attack. I just want to see us shoot from outside the box because they have Kepa Arrizabalaga in goal and he can't save anything in the top corners. Just absolutely smash it. Kepa Howlett was on the bingo card and I actually replaced it for Saka limping because I thought it was more likely. But yeah. Come on. Oh, I nearly forgot the timer. How do I do this again? Oh, there we go. Right, cool. Yeah, so they've got a really strong bench as well. Our bench is not particularly strong at all. Come on, Liam. Into him, Chelsea. There is going to be, obviously, a 1 minute silence, like I expected, for Eddie McCready. Again, excellent left back in his day. Even started at striker for us a couple of times back in the 60s. In some really, really important games. Obviously, was our manager for a time as well. More tragedy at the start of the year. Oh, it's actually a 1 minute applause, I think. Yeah, okay, a minute's applause. So we've had a lot of them passing in recent years. Like our kind of that era of Chelsea are like our good 60s and 50s players, or 60s, 50s, 50s, 60s and 70s players. A lot of them are passing away, which is really, really, really sad to see. I'm terrified of a Sanchez bozo moment in this game. I just feel I don't want to put that negative energy into this guy, but I'm terrified of something like that's going to happen. Pedro Neto's got a new haircut, by the way. Okay, the teams are huddling up. So Enzo's going to have a real big kind of role here as captain because no Reece James, no Moises Caicedo. All those kind of leadery players that we have in the team, no Levi Colwill, of course, are not there. So it will also be interesting to hear the Stamford Bridge crowd and see if there's any more protesting chants directed towards our sporting directors and/or our ownership. Because I saw a lot of people saying, "What the hell is this lineup?" and getting very annoyed about it. And obviously, this doesn't seem like a Liam. I'm gonna come out and outright and say it. This doesn't seem like a lineup that Liam Rosenior has picked. This seems like something he's kind of been told to field. So there we go. It will be Arsenal kicking off from left to right. It was Kepa Arrizabalaga will take the first kick of the ball. It's already gone over the head of Cucurella. Here's Saka, who tries to cut it across, and Sanchez will take the ball very comfortably. So I just really want us to have a good start here. Just to let us settle down a bit. Not have any of those jitters. It's a long ball from Trevor Chalobah, who's on the right-hand side, up to Mark Guiu. Good hold-up play from Mark Guiu. He is then fouled by Gabriel. Well, people say he was going to get cooked all game. He's done very, very well there so far. Nice and physical. It is going to be a free kick that Chelsea actually take and try and swing into the box, it seems. We're going to actually put the centre-backs up. It's quite deep. It's Enzo who's over the free kick. Did the timer actually start? Yeah, it did. Okay, good. We've got some tall players in the box now. Josh Achimpong, Wes, Trevor Chalobah, Guiu. Ball is going to come into the front post. It's knocked on by an Arsenal player and it's gone out for a throw on the left-hand side. Much closer towards the goal now. Throw that Cucurella will be taking. Good little play from Pedro Neto to get the ball around the left-hand side and smack it off an Arsenal player for a corner, I believe. Has it gone out for a corner? It has. Enzo to take. Interesting to note that Josh Achampong is the player at the front post who we usually aim these for the front post. Signal goes up, signal goes down. In swinger. Oof, it's a pretty poor delivery if I'm being honest. Hits the side netting. See what he's trying to do. Obviously, Kepa not the most confident keeper in the air. We kind of want to try and put it on top of the goalkeeper is kind of what we're aiming for there. It will be the Spaniard to take the goal kick now. It's a long ball that's won by Wes. Interesting. I think we are playing a three at the back. Because Wes isn't particularly playing as a right-sided centre-back here. Or a left-sided centre-back. I don't know what we're... Liam Rosenior's kind of hybrid formation, as it were, is kind of not 100% being shown. I will say one thing, that Joao Pedro is high pressing here, almost like in two with Mark Guiu at the moment. Arsenal playing it around the back. Here comes Gabriel. He's going to play a long ball. Gyökeres is out-muscled by Trevor Chalobah, and here's Esteval tries to get on the ball from the Andre Santos pass, but unable to. Long ball again is cleared, and this time the ball will break to Enzo. Arsenal aren't able to make it stick at the moment, and Chelsea are going to get the ball back. All the way back to Robert Sanchez here. He's going to play it through the middle, searching for Mark Guiu, but it's going to come back. And then Sanchez will claim that one too. They would like to see us just get on the ball a bit more and just, just frustrate Arsenal a bit here. Ball through the lines to Joao Pedro. Good one. Here's Andre Santos. Around the corner for Josh. Santos back to Wes, who is actually... Wes is playing on the left-hand side here. Long ball from Sanchez is seeking out Mark Guiu, who's battling away against Gabriel, and they've given a foul against the Spaniard. I feel like that was a bit of 6 of one, half a dozen of the other, if I'm being honest. Here's Rice, first touch of the ball for him. Yeah, Guy's a big lad for a youngster. So I said a really big test against the two of, if not the best centre backs in the league, if I'm being honest. He's almost just won the ball back with his pressure, and he's forced Gabriel to play an inaccurate pass. Josh has then given it away, and here's Trossard running down the left-hand side. Well, it's actually Timber who's gone up there. Pass was inaccurate, and it will go out for a Chelsea throw, though. Oh no, it's an Arsenal throw. And I think they're actually going to load the box here for a Declan Rice long throw. Let's see. Yep, they are. Okay, we got that ticked off. We have been utterly dreadful at defending these in recent times, so let's hope that... Oh, never mind, it's a short throw. Take that off. Zubamendi. Here's Rice. Plays it in behind for Timber, who was not paying attention, and he's gone in really harshly on Trevor Chalobah there. Ooh. Maybe a little bit of a nasty one from Timber. A late challenge there. Oh no, yeah, I mean, God, it's just a kind of, his ankle has got caught in between. It's a little scissory motion between the feet. I'm really not sure why that hasn't been given as a foul, but all right. Wait, how have they given an Arsenal corner for that? That came off a Timber. Bro, this game, this is already gonna piss me off. It's Rice with the corner to the back post, and it's headed in. Ben White, set piece goal, and it all comes from a foul that's not given. I'm already gonna take it as well. Ref screw Chelsea. Because that's a clear fucking foul on Trevor Chalobah that they've given as a corner. I want to see the challenge on the goalkeeper here, because I'm really not sure why Sanchez hasn't claimed this. Oh, if this hits off Gyökeres, this might be offside, actually. Does it hit off Gyökeres before it goes in? Oh, it doesn't. No, he does get out of the way. Yeah, Sanchez being pushed is one thing. I don't know if there's VAR in operation. VAR are checking it, actually, for a possible offside. And they haven't given it. Ridiculous start. Long ball from Sanchez will restart the game. I still can't believe they've given that as a fucking corner. It's a clear foul on Trevor Chalobah. I'm so genuinely pissed off about that. Gabriel has headed it up and under. Ball's going to break for Josh Acheampong, who can take the throw. Yeah, Sanchez should do better there. But it shouldn't be a corner in the first place. I said I don't care about the defending. We know how good Arsenal are at set pieces. It's just that shouldn't have been a corner. Enzo with the long ball. Well, Arsenal have never lost since scoring first, so we've got a very big task ahead of us. But luckily, in fact, it's actually kind of lucky that they've scored so early, because we've got a lot more time to get back into the game. Here's Sanchez. Through the lines for Wes Fofana. It's a terrible, terrible pass, and Rice has misplaced his pass, and Sanchez can sweep that up. Chelsea need to fucking wake up here. Oh, okay, Andre Santos has done really well to escape the pressure here. Gets it to Josh Acheampong. Here's Enzo. Here's Josh again. Oh, it's actually to Estival on the right-hand side. He's going to try and take on Timber. No space, he goes back to Josh. Here's Wes Fofana. Trevor Chalobah. Back to Sanchez. Wes Fofana again. Into Pedro Neto. To Joao Pedro. Up to Mark Guiu. To Neto. Good one-touch football from Chelsea here. Great dribbling from Pedro Neto to keep hold of the ball there. I don't know why he's not played it off to Cucurella, but there we go. Here's Enzo. He can switch it, but he doesn't take the opportunity. Now the ball will go out to Josh Acheampong on the right side. Chelsea getting a bit of possession now. As is ever the case against Arsenal, they like doing this. They like scoring and then sitting on their leads. We probably will have a lot of the ball after this. After they've gone ahead. Brilliant work from Esteval in the middle. And he's shrugged off the ball after a great little bit of play. Ball back to Kepa Arrizabalaga. Here's Gabriel. Plays it into Rice, whose terrible pass breaks for Enzo Fernandez. Chance for him to shoot, and he does, and it's a bit too central for Kepa Arrizabalaga to be troubled. I want those, though. I want long shots against Kepa. And Timber has just dribbled the ball off the pitch. So maybe an opportunity for Enzo to pass this before he shot. I don't know, but I'd like to see our players taking shots regardless. Here's Fofana. Now Enzo. Santos. I like seeing how close Santos and Enzo are playing. Joao Pedro is almost playing like a left-sided centre midfielder at this point rather than a 10. Sanchez through the middle. Oh my god, what is he doing? Another hospital pass, but Wes Fofana breaks with a ball. Gets it to Neto. His first touch gets it to Marc Cucurella. He's going to take the quick throw here into the middle for Marc Guiu. Can he switch it? Enzo switches it. Brilliant. You know what? Great advantage from the referee to allow Josh Acheampong to stream up the pitch on the right-hand side. Cuts it back to Neto. Oh, it's a rushed shot and it's hit the defender in front of him. Here's Josh. Back to Santos. Chelsea in control now. We've got to make this pressure count, though. Here's Enzo into Estival, who tried to shoot, but it was blocked. It's fallen for Enzo again. Santos to Josh, who's high on the right-hand side. Into Estival in the box. He played it back to Enzo. I don't know if he was trying to back heel that to someone or if it was just he miscontrolled the ball, but it went through his legs and was a wasted opportunity. But Chelsea still on the ball. Here's Chalobah. Up to Estival. Chance for him. Oh no, never mind. It's Josh. We're seeing a very Enzo Maresca lineup here, where Estival is playing very central and Josh is really wide, rather than the other way around. Where's to Trevor. He's being harried by Trossard, but he's going to do really well to beat him to the ball there. He's been fouled when the referee says nothing, and now they're going to get possession back. Here's Rice. Back to Gabriel. Back to Kepa. Erdegaard back to Gabriel. Arsenal are intent on playing their way through the press. We're keeping them penned back in their third at the moment. Here's Saliba. His pass is up to Saka, who's harried by Cucurella, and the ball will go into the space that both two have vacated, and it's a good pass to Gyökeres, but it's behind him. The tackle needs to be made, and no one made a tackle, and Gyökeres got the shot off. Will be a corner. Again, Cucurella getting dragged out of position there by Saka. He's just vacated so much space on the left-hand side. It's a good block from Josh in the end on the shot. Will be Saka who's taken the corner for the in-swinger. Ball swung in. Sanchez has spilled it, but he's done enough to get it away, and Enzo will clear further. In fact, the referee has actually called for a foul on the goalkeeper. Yeah, Saliba puts an elbow in on him. Here's Wesley Fofana to Sanchez. Long ball from him to the wide right position, where Marc Guiu has dropped. His first touch is a bit heavy though, and Arsenal will clear. Only as far as Josh Acheampong, whose first touch is much better. Here's Estival to Enzo. Here's Sanchez. Long ball into the channel for Estival, but it doesn't reach him as Rice intercepts. It's Trossard. Good tackle from Santos, but it's going to ricochet back to the Belgian. Now it's Timber. Right, we are really penned back here. Everyone is defending. Mark Guiu is the man who's pressing Rice on the ball. Rice is going to switch it to Saliba. It's Ben White. Bukayo Saka. Back to White. Gyökeres to Saka. They're ticking the ball around here, Arsenal, but not making too many inroads. Oh, Saliba's almost given it away to Joao Pedro. He gets away with it there. It's a switch from Saliba to the left-hand side. It's gone completely over both Timber and Trossard, who were over there. I'm going to tick the camera operator has a mare because they were showing replays whilst the game was playing. Chelsea committed to passing it out from the back here. Sanchez will play it into the channel for Esteval. Knocks it on for Guiu, who's judged to have fouled Gabriel. Liam Rossinha is now off his seat in order to give some words of encouragement to his team. Santos will press. It's gone back to Kepa. He's going to launch it long for the left channel. Josh should sweep this up pretty comfortably. And he does. And Esteval will come away with the ball. He gets it into Joao Pedro on the break. Here we go. Joao Pedro on the right-hand side. Slows the move down a little bit. He's looking for a pass. He's going to swing it to the back post for Pedro Neto, but it's way too high for the 5'7" man. I really don't know what Joao Pedro was doing there. He just slowed the move completely. It's a good idea with the cross, but yeah, never reaching Joao Pedro. Or Pedro Neto, rather. It's a long ball from Kepa to restart the game. It's one in the air by Wes Fofana, knocked up to Joao Pedro, who was pushed in the back there, but referee judges nothing as a foul there. Ball's gonna break to Wes Fofana here, who's got the ball past Erdegaard. Now into Joao Pedro. Kicked off the pitch by... I mean, that was blatantly off Saliba, but okay, ref. Oh, it's going to be one of those games. I can tell. Joao Pedro gets it through the legs of Ben White and up to Pedro Neto. Good work from him. Cuts back. Gets it to Joao Pedro, who's then fouled by Saliba, and it will be a free kick on the touchline. Taken quickly. Here's Enzo. To Santos. Chalobah back to Enzo, who's looking for a long pass. He's going to switch it out wide right for Josh Ashimpong. Great pass. Doesn't really know where he's going in. Josh has been forced all the way back, and Chalobah will get it now. Here's Cucurella to Pedro Neto. Bursts past Ben White brilliantly. He gets down the left-hand side here on his left foot. Switches it across. It's cleared by Declan Rice. What's score prediction? Today it's 2-1. So we're still in the cards for that if we can get 2 goals back. Here's Enzo. Oh, the score didn't update. There we go. Here's Enzo. big switch of play to the right-hand side for Esteval, who's dribbled into the box here, up against Timber, and he can't get the ball past him. Here's Enzo. Switched across to Joao Pedro, who's had to reach for that, and it's given the ball to Bukayo Saka on the break, and now the ball's going to be played forward for Gyökeres, but he is very slow, and is beaten to the ball by Trevor Chalobah. But he is going to receive the ball again after the intervention. Here's Zubamendi to Ødegaard, who's on the right side. Here's Rice. Lack of a press here from Chelsea is a bit worrying. Ball goes out to Bukayo Saka on the left side, or the right side rather, into Ben White, who was up there. Ball's going to go all the way back to Gabriel. Trossard tries to play it through for Ødegaard, who's the referee has said was fouled by Enzo. I really didn't see anything in that, if I'm being honest. Let's see. Oh, he barely touches him. Free kick is in a bit of a favourable position for a team like Arsenal, who won't particularly go direct all the time. I think it's a bit too far to the left-hand side for Rice to try and hit this, but you never know. Will be Ødegaard to take this. And it's gone to the front post. It's been cleared and then smashed forward towards goal by Zubamendi and well over. Goal kick for Chelsea. And again, Chelsea committed to playing this out short from the back here. There was encroachment in the box and it's going to be retaken. Here's Sanchez. To Fofana. Up to Joao Pedro. He's being fouled by Zubamendi. That'll get us a couple of yards up the pitch. Here's Sanchez. To Wesley Fofana. Through the lines to Esteval, who gets it to Enzo. He's being harried by Ødegaard, but he's shrugged off by the Argentinian brilliantly. And he'll play it out wide right to Josh Achimpong. Now Santos to Fofana. Enzo will win the ball back in the middle. Now Guiu, lovely little flick to Esteval. He plays it forward for Josh Achimpong, who I think is offside. He's going to take a strike and it's saved, but I'm pretty sure he's off. Yeah, he was off by a mile. It's a lovely little flick from Mark Guiu. Yeah, he's just a bit too eager to get ahead there, Josh. That's the kind of benefit of playing through the press, because once we are able to get it around the corner like that, we do get opportunities. We can stay on side those. Long ball from Saliba will just go all the way through to Sanchez. He's going to play it immediately for Esteval here. Chance for us to break if we want to take it. Guiu has made a... Oh God, man. Guiu has made such a good run there, and he's just not been spotted. Here's Enzo Fernandez. To Cucurella. Fofana to Cucurella, through the lines to Joao Pedro. Great little turn. Getting away from Zubimendi brilliantly and running forward on goal here. Gets it to Mark Guiu. He gets it back to Estival. Andre Santos on the edge of the box. Back to Guiu. Needs to go into the box if we can. Here's Enzo. Out wide right to Pedro Neto. Back to Enzo. Chance for him to shoot. He gets it through to Joao Pedro. And it's across the box and there's no one there. No, oh man. Estival or Guiu has to get there. It's a brilliant pass for across the face of the goal. I think Neto and Estival have temporarily swapped places as well, by the way. I think Estival's now on the left. I'm not sure if that's permanent or if that's temporary. We'll see. Oh no, Neto is on the left side. Oh, Guiu's just gone down off the ball here. He might be injured. Hopefully it's nothing serious. He's slipped over a couple of times in this game so far. I think you might need to get different footwear on. The ball to Saka on the break. It gets passed back to Benjamin White. Here's Erdegaard. Swung into the box, but cleared by Chalobah. Okay, Guiu's back up. He's fine. Here's Gabriel. Pass forward is stopped by Estival, and a little bit of an up and under. Will go full straight back to Trossard, who's going to take a run here. Here's Timber through to Trossard. Great tackle from Chalobah, and will be a corner after the follow-up, I think. He's got those cuckoo boots on, yeah. That Tottenham game. Oh, it's a really poor dive in there from Joshua in the middle there. He's gone away with one. There's been a few of those from Chelsea players, being a bit too eager to try and win the ball. Will be a corner taken by Rice. Signal goes up. Swung into the back post. And Sanchez will claim this one. Brilliant. Oh, chance for us to break, and he's just not taking it. Instead, he's got it out to Enzo now. Both centre-backs are still retreating. Can we get a ball forward, Enzo? Oh, man. The chance is just gone. That's so disappointing. We had such a good chance to break, and we just haven't taken it. Here's Santos. Here's Fofana. Long ball from him through the middle to Mark Guiu. Good hold-up play from Guiu. Gets it to Joao Pedro. Challenged by Saka, but he holds onto the ball. Santos now to Enzo. Good work from him to get it out wide right for Estival. Into the box. Up against Timber. Takes a strike, and it's a good save from Kepa. Brilliant save. But a brilliant, brilliant shot at the start of it. It will be a Chelsea corner. That's what we need. The Timber does not like it when he's got Estival running at him. We need to keep that happening. Pedro Neto into the box. It's a flap at it by Kepa, and Cuckoo will knock it back in. And then the referee's given a foul for something. Oh, they've tried to take it quickly and it hasn't worked out, or what's gone on there? The referee wants to talk to someone, alright. Oh, I just realised, by the way, Ben White scored, so British goal scorer. Kepa will knock the ball up to White. And it will go over the head of him and out for a throw. Here's Cucurella to take the throw. Joao Pedro around the corner. Ball's going to be launched forward by Zubamendi, but Wes should clean this up pretty comfortably. And he does. Good work. And then Gyökeres has just kicked the ball away there, ref. No yellow for that. All right, cool. I see how it is. Big chant of "you fat bastard" comes out throughout the Stamford Bridge crowd. Throw in goes up to Guiu. Here's Joao Pedro. Great work from him. He's going to... Oh, man. He had to get it. There was a reverse pass on for Guiu, and he's played it the wrong way, and... disappointing. It's Zubamendi. Gabriel. Some high pressure from Enzo here. Forces Kepa to move it quickly. Here's Timber. Or Saliba, rather. Now Rice. Back to Kepa. Oh, risky passing. They've got to get this 100% right, and eventually Saliba just decides to kick it long, and Cucurella will win that. It's good work from Santos to shield the ball, but he's giving it away. Here's Rice into Ødegaard. Needs to be tackled. Here's Timber on the left-hand side. He's obviously not going to shoot. Ball's fallen for Trossard, and he's taken a wild swing at the ball, and it's gone over for a goal kick. Your Timber was never going to shoot there. He's doing. The thing is, Joao Pedro, he's doing well because he's the only kind of player that can turn and get us up the pitch, but he has to release that a bit quicker. Will be a goal kick to Chelsea. Here's Sanchez. Now where's Fofana? Up to Pedro Neto. Ball's going to fall to Sanchez here. Here's Trevor Chalobah. Chance for Chelsea to build. Here's Enzo. Through the lines up to Mark Guiu. Good hold-up play once again. He's being dragged to the floor by Saliba, and the referee's given nothing. Again. Here's Saliba. Up to Saka. Forced back by Cucurella. Back to Saliba. All the way back to Zubamendi. Now Gabriel. Trossard. Gyökeres with a touch. Back to Trossard. Rice to Zubamendi. I've got to say, apart from the corner, they really haven't made much when they've had the ball here, Arsenal. There's a lot of backwards and sideways passing. It's Saliba. To Ødegaard. Gabriel up to Trossard. Swings the ball in, but it's easily dealt with by Chalobah. Here's Esteval, who's going to go on a mazy run here, and he gets past two. Up against Rice now. Can he beat him too? He's teasing them. He's going to get past Trossard as well. It's a great run, and he eventually... How is the referee not giving a corner? Trossard's tackled him, and he's just not giving a corner. This game is absolutely... These referees are doing my fucking nutting. Every single throw-in and corner has been given the wrong way, I swear. Yeah, I feel like we could definitely... I mean, we've got the facilities to get back into the game, and like they're not playing particularly brilliantly, but... It's one of those things where we just need a little bit of magic from someone, and we need the referee to stop being a cunt and giving the fucking corners and free kicks and stuff the wrong way. Kepa into Rice. Here's Saliba. White. Back to Saliba. Oh my god, risky pass from Saliba. Almost gave it away to Joao Pedro. Now Gabriel has given it away, but lucky break for Timber to get it away. Long ball down the line for... I'm not sure who that is who was running through, but I think it was Zubamendi in the end. It was easily tracked by West Fofana, and it will be a corner again. Corner will be taken eventually. Into the front post and cleared by Chalobah. Here's Ødegaard. Zubamendi forward to Trossard. Here's Ødegaard again to whip it in from the left side. Gyökeres is... I don't even want to call that a shot because I genuinely don't believe he even actually got full contact on that. I think it hits his shoulder. It's gone out for a goal kick. Yeah, we are certainly missing Colwill. Not just for his aerial ability, but also his passing ability on that left side. Here's Sanchez through the lines to Santos. Chalobah will clear it, but it's gone off the pitch before he does. Get a little bit of a hospital pass from Sanchez into Santos there. Will be a throw-in for Arsenal. It's going to be a long one from Rice, I think. Might get another bingo here. Depending on whether this does actually go in this time. They're taking so long over every single thing, by the way. They've time wasted since like 20 minutes into the game. Long throw does go in, but it's cleared. It's Zubamendi. Saliba to Rice. Back to Saliba. Needs to be a challenge on him. Someone. Saliba's going to take a strike and, oh my god, hits the stanchion at the back. There's no one closing him down, man. Tell you, our defence needs a massive overhaul in the summer. It's ridiculous how fucking dreadful our defenders are. It's Enzo to bring the ball away. He gets it through to Cucurella. Challenged by White, and the ball will break to Saka. Now Enzo will win the ball back. Joao Pedro. Needs some support here, Joao Pedro. Who's anyone going to give him any? No. He will get it away to Cucurella. And now Pedro Neto, who's being dragged by Zubamendi, and the referee rightly gives a free kick finally. Jesus. Fofana across the pitch to Chalobah. The passer needs to be quicker here, Chelsea. Here's Josh. Esteval to Chalobah. Now Wes. Into Santos. Back to Sanchez. Back to Wes. Chelsea seem like they just want to get to the half-time whistle at this point. We don't really look like we're even trying to get forward. Crowd is starting to boo as well and getting really restless because our team are just not going forward. Joao Pedro to Enzo. Here's Cucurella. Up to Neto. Good dribbling from him to get away from 3 Arsenal players and break here. The referee's just trying to tackle him, for fuck's sake. Get out of the way, you pink bastard. The ball will break to Chalobah. He can get it back to Sanchez. Oh my god. Sanchez forward. Great touch from Esteval, and he gets it to Josh. He's going to go on one of these mazy runs. He's brought down by Trossard. That's got to be a yellow card. And he's just given a yellow card to Esteval for complaining about it. Fucking cunt, man. This dickhead. Fuck off, man. It should never ever be a yellow card for saying to the referee, hey, that should be a yellow. That's fucking stupid. The dumbest fucking rule ever. So stupid. I hate these. They brought in all these stupid dissent laws to protect the referees, and if they just did their fucking jobs better, they wouldn't have it. Ball whipped in. It's going to break to Esteval on the edge of the box. He gets it across to Pedro Neto. Oh, I said he tries to place it into an area, but it didn't work out, and now Cucurella's had to force his way back to Sanchez. Here's Cucu again. Enzo. No one to pass to. He has to go back to Sanchez. Sanchez into the channel. It's just going to break straight over the top for Kepa. Ugh, it's a frustrating game, I tell you. It's not frustrating because Arsenal have been playing well or anything. It's just frustrating because our players have just been so dog shit. Cucurella's gone hard in on Saka. He's going to get a yellow. First bad challenge of the game from Cucurella, and he's been given a yellow for it. I mean, does he? I mean, he definitely gets the man, but I think he gets the ball first. There's some kind of alarm going off in my house at the moment. I'm not sure what that is. Will be a free kick to Arsenal in the last minute of the game, or the half, to swing it in straight into the front post, and it's cleared by Esteval. Here's Saka. 1v1 versus Cucurella, and he's just going to smack it against him for a corner. If we can concede from this corner, I might just crash out and just not watch the rest of the half, genuinely. Ball into the front post, and it's cleared by Santos, and there's going to be a foul given on a Chelsea player. One minute of added time, which is fucking ludicrous considering the amount of time they've been taking over these corners and throw-ins and stuff, but alright. Long ball from Sanchez. Joao Pedro underneath it, flicks it on for Mark Guiu. Gets it to Enzo, tries to play it forward for Neto, and the ball's going to break for Kepa, who clears. Chalobah will get it to Cucurella, who clears. Oh, it's a missed kick from Saliba, and if Guiu was a bit more switched on, he could have latched onto that. Now Kepa will send it long again. Flicked on by Wes, and it will be headed back by Cuckoo. And now the referee's blowing the whistle for half time. Well, I mean, I don't know what to say, man. Just quality of the players on the pitch is just not good enough to beat this team. I just genuinely don't believe it. There's big talks between all the players, wondering what the fuck's going on. It's like I don't really know why there's a conversation going on. Like you just gotta fucking do better, mate. It's typical. I'm gonna take a little bit of a break so I can get some scran, and I will be back. Let me just adjust the overlay. Right, I will be right back. Alright, we're back. We're back. I also forgot to do the timer. Hello. Is there anything else that we can tick off at the moment? Fullback goal slash assist? No, it's Rice. Oh, Ben White, fullback goal, to be fair. I did forget the timer. Man, I'm so like dejected because it's just like, what's the point? I just know we're not getting back into the game. It just feels so wrong. Thank you, I appreciate that. Yeah, I feel like this thing, like, we can be doom and gloom about it, but like honestly, the main problem is that genuinely 3 of our world class players are not on the pitch. We don't have our starting striker on the pitch either. Our starting centre back is still injured. Like, this is far from the best Chelsea team we could be putting out. But I guess that's the one thing we can take about it, and we've only conceded 1 goal, so. Oh. Ironically, I've just seen an advert that's been on the TV for Gusto, which is a healthy eating and, you know, food delivery service, and I am currently on my diet. I've got a low-cal. I should probably show this. I've got a low-cal. Hang on, can I do this without? There you go. I have a low-calorie spaghetti bolognese. It's 291 calories. So we're making gains. Whole new year, new me malarkey. Going hard. So ever since I came off keto, I haven't actually gained as much weight as I kind of expected to when I came off keto, because I'd lost a lot of weight on keto. And then I was like, you know what? I just want to cut down again. So I'm no, you actually, you can no, you can keep politics in chat. Okay. Now for the record, I'm the person that decides whether there's politics in chat or not you. I think people that are apathetic and or ignorant towards politics are very, very dangerous. Considering how much American affairs impacts not only the rest of the world, but also me specifically, yeah, go ahead. Talk your shit. I'm on the side of the Danish. I haven't actually asked. I've got a couple of online Danish friends. I haven't actually spoken to them since this malarkey's been going on. Should see if how they're doing. They're probably celebrating at the moment. Do I actually have? Because I didn't actually edit my chat rules. I don't know what my chat rules are. Do I say no politics in chat? I don't know. I don't even know how to look for them. I think you only get to see them when you like first join the chat. Oh. I'm gonna check Twitter and see how negative everyone else is being. I bet I bet this is an absolute shit show on Twitter. I've just seen someone say our best striker starts for Bayern, or plays for Bayern, rather. Bloody hell. Everyone's just literally repeating exactly what I've said. It's just going to be a long night. Alright, this guy... Get out of here. What bam? I've just... Sorry. I don't know if that was visible. I really hope that that wasn't visible. How much I just had a big ADHD zone out and just did not know what I was doing for a second there. Ugh. Come on. Let's hope. I said hopefully. This is a game that we definitely can get back into. It's so like disappointing because we're just not playing well. Hopefully Liam Rosenior can have one of those passionate half-time team talks and we can get back into the game. Bolognese is very good as well, by the way. Nacho's warming up. I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised as well. What's going to happen here is Esteval's going to be taken off. I bet it's going to be bare annoying. Esteval's going to be taken off, and Neto's going to be shifted to the right. Maybe Joao Pedro is put into the 10, or put into striker. Guiu is taken off. Esteval's put into the middle. Nacho on the left. Pedro Neto on the right. That might be what happens. Esteval is on the pitch, so let's see. Honestly, God, I feel like we need to go to the Emirates at least level to have a chance of winning this tie. If I'm being perfectly honest. So we've done alright. It's just I feel like we've been, you know, we've had moments of being able to play. It's just, you know, just falling apart at times. Sanchez is being spoken to by the Lino. Interesting. Let's see if there's any changes at half time. I don't think there is any changes at half time. Big boos come out from when the Arsenal team comes out of the tunnel. Love to see it. So honestly, I just need to see our team forcing it to Steve a bit more. Just let him run at Timber. Anytime we create anything, it's from him. I would like to see us not being pushing Josh out wide and keeping him a bit more central and letting Esteval go out wide and take on his man. Going to Ireland, any advice? I've never been to Ireland either, so no idea. I guess it's not too dissimilar to Britain, but you know their customs are different to ours. Have a jump in the no. I'm when I say I'm part Irish. My last name is spelt the Irish way. I'm actually Scottish though. I'd forgot the timer again. Fucking hell. Bloody hell. We can start from 20. Boom. There we go. Okay, we got the timer going. All right, let's lock in. I've been a bit out of it. Here's Joao Pedro. Mark Guiu. Joao Pedro. Good into play. Joao Pedro. Still Joao Pedro. He's fouled. The referee's allowing us to play on, though. Cuckoo. Neto. Faster start from Chelsea already. Passing is much quicker. Santos to Enzo. Enzo's going to switch it to... Oh, interesting. Chalobah has moved to the left-hand side of the two centre-backs. Might be trying to get Wes on a bit of a run if he is there. We often score in the first 15 minutes of the second half, so hopefully we can get back into the game. Here's Chalobah to Sanchez. Long ball from him. It's going to be chased by Mark Guiu and Joao Pedro and forces Kepa to kick it long. Josh will win the ball back. And then Esteval is unable to keep it. Here's Rice. To Saliba. High press from Chelsea again. Here's Saliba. To White. And then launched by Saliba up and under. One in the air by Enzo. And it's going to be collected by Josh Achimpong. And now back to Enzo. Good work. He gets it to Joao Pedro. Enzo. Forward for Pedro Neto. It's a brilliant pass if he can get on the end of it. And Kepa and Saliba having a bit of a nervous... Gabriel, rather, having a bit of a nervous moment between each other. Bit of miscommunication. Chelsea with a throw. And this early pressure is getting the crowd back on our side. Here's Chalobah. Going for a little mazy run. Gets it wide right to Esteval. Here's Santos to Enzo. Out wide to Pedro Neto. Runs into Saka. Saka's going to try and beat Cucurella for pace and is unable to do that. It will be a throw. It's going to be thrown to Saka. He's got Ben White on the overlap, who does play the ball across, and Sanchez has spilled it. Oh, you fucking bozo. And Gyökeres has scored. This fucking team, man. Honestly. Ugh. If I'm Liam Brasinha, I'm taking him off the pitch. I'm substituting him immediately after that shit. Enzo forward for Guiu. Joao Pedro out wide right to Esteval. Skips past Timber very easily. Gets it across to Enzo. Cuckoo. Fofana. Enzo out wide right to Esteval again. He's got Josh on the overlap. Plays it into Andre Santos. Here's Josh. This cross is terrible. Utterly, utterly terrible. Oh my god. Garnacho is warming up. Enzo forward for Joao Pedro. Surrounded by red shirts. Tackled by Saliba. He's going to win a corner here. If we can get one back from the corner, then maybe we can get back into it, but I'm not getting my hopes up. Whipped into the front post. Oh, it's a very, very bad challenge from Wesley Fofana. I think he's going to be red carded here. I think VAR is going to look at this. He's going to send him off. Genuinely. Oh, no, actually, never mind. He doesn't kick him at all. Never mind. From the other angle, it looked a lot worse. Benoit, Badiashile, and Garnacho are the players coming on. Guiu's coming off for Garnacho. So I think that's the change which I said at half time. I reckon Esteval's going into the middle. Joao Pedro up top. Garnacho left. Pedro Neto right. Oh, and Josh Achampong is the other centre-back coming off, which is interesting. So we're going to a back three, I think. Wesley Fofana has fouled Gyökeres. Arsenal free kick taken quickly. Here's Trossard. Puts the ball into the box and it's cleared by Trevor Chalobah. It's going to break for Saka. He gets it back to White. Here's Saka again. Leaves it to Ødegaard. It's a good shot. Saved by Sanchez. Oh, Jesus. Here's Saka. Can't get past Cucurella. And the referees have once again given a corner rather than a foul on him. It's the second time. It happened before their second goal as well. Oh, no, there's nothing there, actually. Cuckoo's looking for that. That's me changing my mind on the decision. Arsenal corner. And the referee's going to try and talk to some people. Saka into the mixer. Punched away by Sanchez. Rice headed back in. It's cleared. There's Gyökeres. And his attempt is blocked by Santos. There'll be another corner. We are on the ropes. Rice's corner is to the back post this time. That's not a very, very good header back from Gyökeres. Long ball from Sanchez from the goal kick. Neto tries to head it forward for Estival. He's going to break for Enzo Fernandez. Gets past one. Here's João Pedro. Out wide to Pedro Neto. Across the box. Oh, it was Enzo. Here's Garnacho! Come on, Garnacho! Impact sub. Brilliant work. Liam Rosenius rewarded for the changes he made. This is just brilliant endeavour from Enzo Fernandez in the middle there to actually keep going for it. Pedro Neto does brilliant with the ball. And, yeah, Ben White can't do anything about it. Brilliant. Come on. Momentum. That's a finish and a half, by the way, underneath the goalkeeper's legs. I will say one thing. A confident Garnacho is way more dangerous than a non-confident Garnacho, so hopefully that spurs him on to do even better throughout the rest of the game. Still a lot of time for us to get another goal here, or two. There's been an Arsenal corner. They have not shown... They've been showing so many replays that there's been an Arsenal corner given. If I hadn't ticked that off already, that would be ticked off already now. Again now, rather, the camera operator having a mare. Ball in from Saka. Sanchez punches. Struck by Odegaard on the volley. It's well wide. And Sanchez is going to try and get us to break quickly here, but Fofana's unable to get away. He will get the ball away, though. Good work. Here's Santos to Enzo. Cucurella. Garnacho. Back to Cucurella. Stamford Bridge crowd well behind their team again now. Sanchez will launch the ball wide right, but Timber's there. Rice will hold up the ball. Here's Estival. Tackled. Wesley Fofana up the end of the pitch to Estival, who's on the right-hand side here. He's got Garnacho in the middle, and his great idea from Estival is just the execution of the pass wasn't right. You need to get much more power on it. Game a lot more open now. Here's Enzo. Santos, play it forward. He does. Into João Pedro, who's running through. Has to go back. Here's Enzo again. Garnacho. Chelsea well on top now. Gets past Saka. Plays the ball in. It's going to be cleared by Saliba. Out for a throw. This is a position where if we had a long throw specialist, we would be able to throw it into the middle, but unable to. Here's Badiashile. Yeah, going to the back three has definitely helped things, I will say. Here's Neto in the middle. Whips it to the left-hand side for Garnacho. Brilliant pass, Pedro Neto. Garnacho into the box. He's going to try and find space for a cross. Instead, he plays it to Cuckoo, who does cross it in, but it's cleared by Gabriel. And it will come straight back at Arsenal. Santos. Enzo. Brilliant pass into Neto. Great touch as well. Here's Estival on the right-hand side. Up against Timber. He's going to get past him. Cuts inside. Takes a strike, and it's Gabriel who intervenes and gives Chelsea another corner. I don't think this was going on target, if I'm being honest, but he can't take that chance, and he heads it away for a corner. Enzo to take. into the front post. It's cleared. It's going to break to Enzo, though, who can get another chance to play it in. Badiashile, who's being thrown around in the box there. Here's Garnacho. Handball from Saka. The referee has given it the other way for something. What in God's name has the referee just done? The referee's just given a handball against us when Saka handballed it. I can't. This guy. Brother. Arsenal will get some possession again now, though. Are you Taylor in disguise goes throughout the Stamford Bridge crowd. Here's Gabriel. Pass into Timber, who's inverted. Here's Gyökeres. Back to Trossard. To Timber, who's tackled. Garnacho's thrown off the ball. Referee, thank you. Ben White should be getting a yellow for that, if I'm being honest, but he's not going to. Here's Sanchez. Why is he taking that risk? What are you doing? Oh my god. Sanchez's brain is just turned off today. No idea what... Is he taking a knock to the head or something in one of those corners? He's just completely like shut off like, the whole game. Cuckoo to Garnacho. Good little flick around the corner for João Pedro. Great hold-up play from the Brazilian too. He can get away with the ball. Here's Santos. Brilliant pass from Santos out to Wesley Fofana. He plays it up to Pedro Neto. He's going to cut inside. Needs a run from someone. He plays it into João Pedro. Can't get it back. And oh, it almost broke for Esteval, but it's cleared. It's Badiashile. Enzo. Badiashile into Santos. Oh, Santos tries to force the pass to Neto, who, by the way, I should say Neto is the player who's playing in the 10 at the moment. It's not actually Esteval. Esteval's still wide right. Which is an interesting change. Arsenal playing away from the pressure. Ødegaard. His pass is intercepted by Wesley Fofana. Here's Gabriel. Through the middle for Rice. To Trossard. Saliba into Ødegaard. Back to Rice. Timber into Trossard. Forced all the way back to Saliba. Here's Ødegaard. Saliba again. Oh, just gets away from the tackle from Enzo. Oh, and Saka's been fouled by Badiashile. He's going to get a yellow. That will be over 3 yellows. Boom. Let's see. Is this actually a foul? Yeah. It's in, decent range for Arsenal to take this if they want to. There's also a couple of changes on the sideline. Gabriel Martinelli and Mikel Merino warming up on the sideline. I wouldn't put it past this referee to give a second yellow to someone for something completely innocuous, if I'm being honest. So Sanchez is setting up his wall. It's Rice and Odegaard over the free kick. It's about 25 yards out. 23 yards out about there. It's Rice, and it's well over. What are the chances you get pissed at our wingers at this point? I mean, it could happen. Not too sure. If we get an Argentina assist with a worldie, then we can get a bingo that way. So Odegaard is the player who's coming off. I assume that's for Marino, who's not playing as a striker, which is interesting. Martinelli is also coming on, I assume, for Trossard. Yeah. "23 minutes to play. Long ball. Oof. That Kepa only just claimed his timber. High press from Chelsea once again. Kepa forced long on his left foot. Ball's won in the air by Wes Fofana. It was a very horrible challenge. One of those Harry Kane tackles on Wes Fofana as he went up in the air to get the ball. Will be a free kick, and Chelsea will be passing around the back. Here's Badiashile into Enzo. Ball through the lines to Pedro Neto. Estival. Santos. Enzo out to Garnacho. Oh, tries the 1-2 with Cucurella. It doesn't pan out. Here's Saka. Zubamendi. To Rice. Here's Timber. Now Kepa. Arsenal have taken the sting out of the game now. We had like a big flurry of activity, and then yeah, it's just gone. Your old Hato has been asked to warm up here. Throw has eventually been taken. Christ, it took him bloody ages. Here's Kepa. Gabriel. Long ball forward. It's just going to fall for Trevor Chalobah. And he's going to see that out for a goal kick. Essentially what I said at the start of the stream. I said the one thing which I want to see us do is take shots from outside the box. We haven't really tried it too much. Long ball from Sanchez. Little knock on from Estival. Joao Pedro's running forward. He is offside, though. Oh, the referee shouldn't be putting his flag up there, man. He should be letting him run through and then letting it be checked by VAR. What on earth was that early flag? Zubamendi. Mikel Merino to Saka. Merino again. Into Gyökeres. Here's Zubamendi, and it's again just another terrible fucking piece of defending, man. Our fucking players just sitting off their players, not putting in challenges. Does my fucking head in. These useless fucking twats that we employ at the back. Holy fuck. That's us out of the cup, by the way. We're not getting back into this fucking game, man. These players are not good enough. What the fuck is Benoit Badiashile doing? He just jumped out of the way of the fucking ball, man. Oh my god, this fucking dickhead. This fucking defensive midfielder has just made our whole backline look like fucking idiots. Jesus Christ. Pedro Neto's giving it away again. Here's Wesley Fofana, who's recovered. Esteval. Gets past Timber. He can't. He's been fouled by Timber. Ref! Come on. Santos. Esteval again. Where's Fofana? Enzo to Badiashile. Garnacho. Gets past one, gets past two. Great work from Garnacho. Here's Enzo. Switches it out wide for Pedro Neto. Cuts inside. Shifts it to the back post. It's well over Kukureya's head, but he knocks it back in. Saka will get it away. And then Benoit Badiashile will intercept the pass out. Here's Enzo. Fofana into Neto. Here's Esteval. Tries to get past Timber and is unable to this time, but he's won the ball back, Esteval. Great work. He's tried to be hacked down by Timber and he's going to take a strike. Not really the great option. It's broken for Neto. Into Enzo. Esteval again. Neto. Where's Fofana? Enzo. Santos. Badiashile. To Trevor Chalobah. It's Enzo. Pedro Neto on the right hand side. To Wes Fofana. Back to Neto. Into Esteval, a little 1-2. Gets it back to Esteval, who smashes it, and it's a good block in the end from Rice. And then the referee's going to give a foul for literally nothing. Bloody hell. Pedro Neto is down injured here. Yeah, Neto was fouled by Marino, and they've given it the other way. This fucking game. A sweaty fucking referee, man. Vapours coming off your forehead, mate, you bold bastard. Will be another substitution for Chelsea as Yoral Hato comes on. He's coming on for Wes Fofana, which is very interesting. So I assume he's going to come in at left centre-back rather than as a full-back. And Chalobah will move to the right-back spot. Yellow card to Kepa for time wasting. Well, yeah, he should be disappointed because he got done by Zubamendi for the goal. Long ball from Kepa. Badiashile is... Oh my god. It's a defensive calamity in the box. It's going to break for Marino. It's a good save from Sanchez in the end. 6s and 7s in the fucking box, man. No, there's not a single good defender in our fucking squad. Genuinely. Every single one of them are fucking dreadful. Not a single competent central defender. That's a brilliant save from Sanchez, actually. Bloody hell. It's actually a fantastic save. Will be a Rice corner. Ball goes to the back post, and it's knocked in by Gabriel, but hit into the floor and it bounces over. Chelsea playing out from the back again. It's Chalobah. Oh, Gabriel smacked it against his own player, and he's forced Kepa to kick it up and under. It's broken to Rice. Here's Martinelli. Tackled by Chalobah once and twice, but then gets away from him. Here's Zubamendi across the box. Marino to Martinelli. It's going to break here. Garnacho. Joao Pedro's tackled horrifically from behind there. Referee. It's a yellow card for Marino. That could be more than that, honestly. I look very vicious and not particularly like he was trying to get the ball at all. That's a bloody bad tackle. I can't believe that's not being checked. Here's Sanchez. Through the lines to Cucurella. Garnacho. Saka to Marino, who smashes it against Santos. It will break for Estival. Pedro Neto to Chalobah. Badiashile. To Sanchez. God, just stop giving it to Sanchez, please. Holy shit. Long ball from Sanchez. Garnacho's the man who's waiting for the ball. He does get on the end of it in the end. Into Joao Pedro, who slips over. He's then thrown to the floor by Saka. Quick free kick to Enzo. He's going to switch it to wide right. Estival can't keep that on. He was offside in the end anyway. Oh, really interesting changes coming now as Shin Mueka is warming up. The last 10. And Tosin is also coming on, which is less appealing. This just screams that Liam Rosenior is not making these changes, man. Is Estival. Wins the ball off of Timber for a throw. Up and under, Joao Pedro will take a tumble. Here's Kepa. Out wide to Timber. Rice back to Kepa. He's going to be pressed by Neto. Here's Gabriel. Those changes haven't been made, by the way, and the ball's not going out. I'll be shocked if they even get more than 5 minutes here. Gyökeres has fouled Badiashile. And now the substitutions will be made. Some changes for Arsenal as well. Good to see Shim getting some minutes, honestly. Cucurella is coming off a Tosin. I don't know who the Arsenal changes are, but I've seen Havertz on the side. He's likely one of them. Havertz and Jesus, who are coming on. For Rice and... I'm not sure who came off, but who came off for Jesus? Gyökeres. Chelsea winning the ball back here. Here's Neto. Santos. Our team just seems so fucking tired, man. Every single pass seems laboured. Great tackle from Hato to get the ball back. Here's Enzo. Santos. Chalabar. Tosin. Badiashile. Out wide to Garnacho. Hato. To Enzo. Here's Esteval. Gets past Timber again. Bro, he's been ruining him all day. Goes around the outside and wins a corner. Good work, Esteval. Pedro Neto to take the corner. Give me a shim goal from here. I'll not on the spot. Ball into a good area. And it's going to break for Garnacho, who takes another one. Come on. All right. Come on. He's the only fucking person who's shooting is the issue. Wait. The referee's just pointed to his arm. What are they? I was gonna say I don't think a Chelsea player gets a touch on this. No, it's off. It's off Gabriel. Yeah, it's off Gabriel. Does Nacho get some of the Modric sauce? Why are they checking this on VAR? What is it? What are they check? What are they possibly checking for? A foul. There's nothing there. Literally nothing there. The goalkeeper's nowhere near the ball anyway. Let's go. It's been given. Who said in chat Nacho hat-trick, by the way? Because you might be onto one here if he gets another. A 1-goal deficit is not bad to take to the second leg, but getting another one would be massive here. Just don't concede another one, Chelsea, you fucking idiots. If Shimaweka gets an equaliser, I'm going to genuinely bust all over my fucking desk. Enzo will get the ball and he'll smash it long. Shim's going to press here. Kepa will knock it long. Tosin wins it. Hato knocks it forward. Hits Enzo. Great touch. Shoved off the ball though and he'll bring it away. Brilliant from Enzo. Gets it out to Esteval. Takes a strike! Oh my god, I think he's just struck the post. The flag was up on him, but... Oh my god. Oh, he's off by a mile. Come on, kid, you need to be looking along the line there. Oh god, he's got such good striking power. And once again, the ball now seems to be in Chelsea's court. Long ball from Kepa Arrizabalaga. Tosin will win that in the air. Timber will break away with the ball. Plays it into Gabriel Jesus. Out wide to Ben White. Smacks it against the Chelsea player. It'll break to Marino. Here's Timber. And his ball is utterly dreadful. And goes out for a goal kick. Enzo late equaliser. Honestly, if anyone will get a late equaliser, it'll be a late box crashing run from Enzo. That feels like something that could happen. Here's Sanchez. Badiashile. We have a lot more balance in our team now that Badiashile and Tosin are both on. Shimoeka has just been barged to the floor there. The referee said nothing. Here's Havertz. Gets the ball across. It's going to break for Chalobah, who can clear it for Estival. Big cry goes as he gets on the ball. Here's Pedro Neto running down the right-hand side. Up against Gabriel. Take him one way, take him the other way. Takes him right side. Cuts it across. It's going to be another corner for Chelsea. Come on. Pedro Neto to play it in. Whipped into the front post. It's flapped out by Kepa, and Tosin couldn't get the connection right, but the referee's given a foul on the goalkeeper anyway, who's now wasting time sitting on the floor. He's already on a yellow card here. Ref, come on. Big chant of same old Arsenal, always cheating goes throughout the Stamford Bridge crowd. Kepa has been cautioned. He has just taken about 2 minutes over this goal kick. Why is he not getting a second booking here? Ball headed forward by Yoral Hato. Chelsea players having to act like ball boys now because they're just taking time over everything. Here's Saliba. Kepa. Launches the ball. Trevor Chalobah underneath it. Martinelli will win it. Here's Timber. To Jesus. Havertz. Gabriel. Saliba will get the ball to Havertz, who's running forward on a chorus of boos. Bukayo Saka. Marino. Round the corner for Saka, who's tackled by Santos, and referee will give a foul here. And Neto's going to get a yellow card for talking to the referee. Fucking hell. I think if you want to be a referee in football, you have to be a giant fucking wet wipe. At least English. Just a giant fucking wet wipe. It's a foul, but like, oh Christ, man. Five minutes of added time. Will be a free kick to Arsenal in a promising position. Zubimendi who's over it. He plays it out wide to Bukayo Saka, so not direct. He plays it back to Y2, sweeps the ball into the box, and Sanchez can break here. He's going to play the ball all the way to Estival, but Kepa's going to have to run out and claim this. He does. Kepa's out of goal here if someone can get on the end of it. Trevor Chalobah will get it to Shimoeka. Enzo. Forward for Estival. It's going to bounce over him. Esteval's then thrown to the floor by Gabriel, man. Oh, this game, man. This game, man. I hate this guy. Here's Saka. Havertz running up alongside him. Plays into Havertz, and Santos will see him out, and Sanchez can break again. Get us going, man. Send us going. Send us forward. Go. Here's Tosin. vidIQ. Ball needs to go forward, lads. Enzo. Santos. Forward for Neto. Turns. Sells Zubamendi, and he's running forward, Pedro Neto. He's so quick, Pedro Neto. Oh, tries to cut it back for Garnacho. Great idea, not great execution. Is Marino. Saliba gets it away to Saka. Is Ben White. Long ball will go straight to vidIQ, and it's a chance for us to launch the ball forward again. Here's Santos. Chalobah. Gets past Gabriel Martinelli. Here's Santos again. Enzo. Hato. vidIQ. Santos. Chalobah across the pitch to Tosin. Sanchez. Long ball from Sanchez to the left-hand side. It's going to be one in the air by Ben White. Bukayo Saka's forced all the way back by Hato. I really want to see Shimaweka running a bit more, man. He's barely been on the pitch 10 minutes and he seems like he's knackered already. I know you're a youth player, but you got to be putting in more effort here. It's Martinelli running forward. Forward to Gabriel Jesus, and the referee's going to give a penalty. I think he was offside, was he not? Yeah. I was going to say, he was offside first. He's offside by a bloody mile. Gotta go forward, man, Chelsea. Why are we passing it slowly around the back when we need a goal? Come on. Launch it. Holy fuck, these guys are pissing me off. It's a time and a fucking place. Jesus Christ. Sanchez launches it, finally. Hato. And it goes fucking backwards. Of course it fucking does. vidIQ. Plays the ball into the channel for Shimaweka. Battling away against Saliba, and he's done really well here. He gets it to Garnacho, who breaks away. Referee's played advantage as Shim was fouled. Here's Esteval. Last chance saloon for Chelsea. Whips the ball in, Esteval. And it's headed forward by Enzo Fernandez, but... Or it's Neto, actually. Tosin will smash it clear. Here's Timber. Gives it away to Santos, who's fouled. It's a horrible, horrible tackle again, man. These fucking cunts. These guys are so dirty. Jesus Christ. The yellow card for Timber, rightly so. Probably one more chance for Chelsea to get an opportunity here. It's going to be a long free kick from the halfway line from Enzo Fernandez. Hopefully we can make something of it. Or rather, it's Sanchez who's going to take it now. Lofted into the box by Sanchez. Knocked away. And the referee's going to blow his whistle. Of course he fucking is. I mean, damage limitation, I guess we can say. We got back into it after being 2 goals down, but fuck me, this is a dreadful side with dreadful players and a defensive core that is just absolutely fucking whack. Jesus. Alright, well, we can't look at... We've got to look forward to the next game now. So, we'll do that. Next game is against Brentford, day before my birthday, at 3 PM, so I won't be doing a watch-along for that, because I don't think it'll be shown on TV. So, next stream will be for the Paphos game in the Champions League, which will be on the 21st. That should go live at 10 to 8. But yeah, thank you guys for hanging out as ever. Let's get our emotes in chat. Boom, boom, boom. Let's add the no bald one on the end as well, because this referee's an absolute dickhead. But yeah, I'll see you guys on... Actually, what day is that? What day is the 21st? On Wednesday. I'll see you guys on the Wednesday.